So after going the wrong way to start with from the Premier Inn, and a very hilly exit from Winchester, I'm now out in the countryside. Be going off-road soon, hopefully. So the first village after Winchester, it's got a pub and there's a post office which are both open. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, just gone 9. So you can top up if you need to. It's a bit of a main road section, but not too bad. Well, after a fair bit of road work since Winchester, more than I was expecting, to be honest. It feels like we're on off-road proper. Bit of single track, which isn't the easiest to ride one-handed. But yeah, we're out in the wilderness a bit more now, and it feels more like the King Alfred way proper. Couple of hours in, still nice terrain, the odd damp patch, but no real standing water. You do find terrain's quite unforgiving. Like, I've just come up a big hill and you literally go straight back down again, and then you'll be back up another hill. It's just constantly rolling. You're never either up or down. After the initial flat bit out of Winchester on the roads, I'm guessing it's going to be pretty much like this, at least till Salisbury, till you get onto Salisbury Plain. But yeah, challenging, but it's fun. You can see that. I do believe that's Old Sarum up in front of me, up on that hill, where I'll be stopping for a lunch break. Back on the road again, just left Old Sarum. Just see it there in the distance, on towards Honeychurch, where I finish for the night. On a nice quiet country road. It's about 10 miles further on from Old Sarum, I guess. Nice river down there below me, don't know what it is. But yeah, onwards. Just left Amesbury, just crossed over the A303. Just over the brow of that hill, which is where the track's heading, is Stonehenge. So making good progress. Perfect for a gravel bike. In fact, pretty much the whole route's been possibly better for a gravel bike, because there's a lot of road work. There's not many places you would possibly have to dismount, maybe one or two. So just come up a horrendous road back there, relatively flat, but on top of the hill, and it's blowing a gale and it's a headwind, unfortunately, between Lark Hill Army Camp and this is Rollstone Camp. Hopefully going to go back off-road again soon, get out the wind. So skirting around the military ranges now, and they're shooting today, so you definitely don't want to go in them. Single track, still pretty windy up here, quite exposed, but not horrendous. Still on the ranges. This is the Imber range. I remember doing the Salisbury Plain challenge on this range, going through my village, and the area is huge, so it takes a while to get across. Still pretty blustery. It's a crosswind at the moment. Not sure how much longer I've got to go in that direction. Just coming off the Impner range now. It took about 3 hours to get across that. It's a long old drag in the wind. Weather looks a bit threatening to the west, so I don't know if that's coming my way or not, but hopefully I've only got about 5 miles to my stop, so hopefully I'll miss it anyway. But downhill, and then I think it's road work until the end. Day 2, probably about 5 or 6 miles in. I've just come up this monster of a hill from that valley down there. That was a killer. That's been the worst hill so far of the trip, I think. I think I'm now sort of heading up onto the ridgeway. A bit windy up here. In Avebury now, these stone circles are everywhere. Had lunch, a bit of a break. Now back up on the ridgeway after crossing the M4. Lovely views. A bit more activity on here, a few more cyclists, a few more walkers. There's obviously a bit of a more active part of the King Alfred Way. There seems to be loads of these earthwork hill forts on the ridgeway. This has got to be the 5th or 6th one. White horse fort, maybe, I don't know. That's some view. One of the highest points on the ridgeway, I think. It took some climbing to get up to here. It was a big climb just before this section, and as per, it's still very windy. Day 3 on the edge of the Wessex Downs, I believe, next to this river. I'm not 100% sure which one it is. The inevitable happened and it's been pouring with rain. It's just stopped for the minute, but I don't think the forecast is great, but I guess it was inevitable it was going to happen at some point. I'm in Reading now, by the river. If it wasn't pissing down, it would actually be very pleasant. Unfortunately it is. So alongside the canal, just outside Reading now, heading south. Canal's to my left. Don't know if you can just see it through the trees there. At least the rain stopped for the moment. I think it might be short-lived though. Onwards. Well, it stopped raining at least. Bit of blue sky around. Right next to this major dual carriageway, somewhere between Reading and Fleet, I think, Wokingham area. I think I saw signs for it. Still getting a bit outside though. Kennet and Avon Canal, I believe. Very nice. Somewhere near Aldershot now, around Caesar's Camp, I think. Very, very sandy in some places. On the climbs, it's actually impassable without getting off. The sand's just deep and claggy. Turned my chain to grinding paste, unfortunately. Just coming to the top of what I believe is the Devil's Punch Bowl. She's a bit of a monster and it's very, very loose. Rocks that you sort of roll off of, which just break your cadence all the time. It just finishes just up there, I think. Still drizzling. It has been for most of the day, to be honest, apart from the odd sunny spell. Been a tough one, especially in the sandy areas around Aldershot. That's the Punch Bowl. I'm up in the clouds now. Be glad when this is over. So day 4 started off drizzly, but it's clearing up. I'm on the grounds of Longmoor Army Base now, near Borden, I think. Started the day at Devil's Punch Bowl. We didn't film anything because it was very dark in the woods while it was raining. So push on now towards Queen Elizabeth Country Park, where I'll take a break. Just left Liss on these gravel tracks now. Skies are looking a bit threatening again, although you can't see it through the trees. Rode the old abandoned Liss Railway. It was only for about 2 miles, but that was quite good. Should have filmed it really, but busy. Anyway, onwards. Getting somewhere close to Queen Elizabeth Country Park, I think. I can see Butts o' Hill looming in the distance, so I don't think I'm a million miles away. And I'm particularly looking forward to that one. With 3 days and 170 odd, 180 odd miles in the legs. Anyway, we'll get there. Top of Butts o' Hill, but that was pretty brutal. It's pretty windy up here. Getting somewhere near Winchester now, I think. Just come off the hill, still on the South Downs Way, but have been since Butsy, been on top of the hills and now down the other side. Not 100% sure how far away from Winchester I am, but I've just gone the wrong way, so I'm going to turn back. Somewhere above Winchester, still on the South Downs Way. We had a horrendous thunderstorm about an hour ago, and I think there's another one coming. But right now it's sunny, and I'm hopefully close enough to the end that I might dodge it. Can't remember the name of this bowl, but it's where the Americans were stationed during the Second World War. And just back over the hill somewhere there is where they do the British Motocross Grand Prix. I must be pretty close to Winchester by now, I think. Luckily I managed to dodge the last storm, just skirted round it. So for another half an hour, I guess, 45 minutes, and we'll be there. On the railway line now, almost to a town centre.